What's grafting, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the people of YouTube? It's your boy Clements back on the mic. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. And today what I've got for you guys is the best Modern Warfare AUG SMG class setup inside of Warzone. If you didn't know, they actually buffed this thing's damage. It's actually really good now. For an SMG, this thing's range is absolutely insane. It's really good, and it has minimal recoil as well. But the only problem with the AUG is the mobility. It's definitely the least mobile SMG in the game. At least the least mobile SMG, Modern Warfare SMG in the game, because this thing is slow. It is, for an SMG, the ADS is slow motion, honestly, and it's really slow to run with as well. But I mean, I don't know if it's the model, it's probably the barrels that cause this. The barrels all three of them are really long, which explains the incredible range on them. So I think it makes up for it in range, and its damage profile has been increased. So yeah, it's really good gun nonetheless. We're going to be putting on some attachments that will increase the ADS as much as we can, but it is still kind of slow, unfortunately. But nonetheless, it's still really good. It definitely needed this buff. I think all the guns that were buffed and nerfed in the Season 4 Reloaded update were all needed, to be honest. I think everything's getting a lot more balanced now. The meta is more open than ever before. So if I were Raven Software, I'd honestly just decrease the range on this thing a little bit and just increase its ADS or its mobility in general, because it's just really slow, which lets this thing down. But anyway, enough rambling, let's jump straight into the class setup. So, as standard, on the muzzle we are running the monolithic suppressor for obvious sound suppression and increased damage range, which is also very important if we're going to engage in the medium range gunfights, which this gun specialises in for an SMG, honestly. For the barrel, I think there are two options. The one I go for is the 622mm long barrel, the longest one, because it gives you the most damage range, the most bullet velocity, and the most recoil control. Does knock down your ADS the most, and it does knock off your movement speed. So if you guys wanted to go for the 407mm extended barrel instead, then I'd completely understand. It gives you the exact same thing, but slightly less damage range, slightly less recoil control, but it does not affect your movement speed. So it's completely up to you. It's out of them two. The lightweight you could use, but you don't get added recoil control, and we're not going to be running a barrel on today's class setup either. It's not needed with these two barrels. So yeah, but for the sake of this video and for what I am using the longest barrel possible. We are going to be running a laser. We're running the TAC laser for added ADS speed, which we very much need. Aiming stability and aim walking steadiness, very important. As a stock, we are running the Forge TAC CQB comb for added ADS speed. Does knock down your aiming stability a little bit, but I think the pros outweigh the cons on this, to be honest. The ADS is definitely needed on this thing. I've always said ammunition is preference. For me, I would either go with the 32 round mag or the 30 round mag. The 30 round mag, in my opinion, is better because it increases the damage even more on this thing, and it gives you even more range. This thing is a monster when it comes to medium range engagements. It's really good, and even close, but again the ADS kind of lets it down. But this is the best setup to increase that ADS, in my opinion. The 60 round mag is just far too slow. This gun is slow as it is, and if you're going to put the 60 round magazine on this thing, you might as well be running a fucking LMG, because it's just slow. It gives you the same pros as the 30 round mag, but obviously extra 30 bullets, and it does affect your ADS massively even more, and even more movement speed gets taken away. So like I said, you might as well be running an LMG as a secondary at this point, because it's just ridiculously slow as this gun, honestly. But honestly, give this gun a try, guys. The damage on this thing is insane. Ever since it's got buffed, it's really good. I've been going off in my games with this thing. It's really underrated. And the reason why we aren't running an underbarrel is, like I've said, because the barrels do give us added recoil control. They give us more than enough. This is an SMG. We're not going to be beaming people from over across the map. We're going to be taking part in short to medium range engagement. So if we get recoil control on the barrels, I don't see the point in an underbarrel. This thing has minimal recoil as it is. So yeah. So there you have it, guys. There's the best all class setup for Warzone as of Season 4 Reloaded. Go ahead and let me know in the comment section what you think. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one if there is one. Peace out and take care. Bye bye.